Hey everybody, it is Cherie here. Welcome to the 10K project. I was trying to go live on Instagram as well, but apparently my Instagram is not working, so I'm just going to come live here. I am live in Facebook, in Periscope, on YouTube. Welcome to the 10K project. We are growing immensely here at the 10K project. We want to thank everybody for joining us, joining our movement. We have over 800 members thus far, and I am looking in here now and I see people coming in, so I want to say put your city and state in so I can recognize you. I happen to be in the main Facebook group right now, but the chat on Restream should work from everywhere. I may not be able to see your name, but I can see your city and state. So tell us what city and state you are from as you're coming into the chat. So today we're talking about our knowledge center, and I've been getting a lot of emails from people asking, what else we need as a community. So we are going to be putting out a list of things. But this is one of the things that you can help with. So we are going to just talk today for about 20 minutes. That's probably how long I'm going to be on your live, because I'm supposed to be doing something else right now. But I was so excited about this. I just got off the phone with Dr. Keisha Waddell, who is our chief educational officer and chief instructional officer, I should say. And I decided to just pop on live to talk to you a little bit about what we're doing. So I'm seeing Fort Worth, Texas here. I know we have Kentucky here. Start letting us know what city and state you're in as you're coming on board. Again, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Periscope. So I am able to see it. So I see here New York, welcome, welcome. I know we have different places of people that are coming across, the globe. I decided to come and do this really quick impromptu hello for everybody here. So a couple of announcements before I talk about the content that we are looking for our Knowledge Center. I have about a 15-minute presentation today with regards to that. But before I do that, don't forget, 1 p.m. Eastern Time today, 1 p.m. Eastern Time today, we have the great-great-granddaughter of Madam C.J. Walker coming. Her name is Alilia Bundles, and she is coming to talk to us about building Black wealth and Black economics 2.0. You can only get there through Zoom. It will not be televised unless I decide to put the replay up. So I want to make sure that everyone knows that. So I will be, you are actually able, if you're in our Facebook group, to go to our events page on the Facebook group and sign up for that. It's through Eventbrite, and then Eventbrite will tell you exactly how to get there to find us, because it will not be live streamed. So you got to register. You also, if you want to come and learn tonight about how to create your own wealth plan, Calvin Williams is coming to talk about that tonight at 7:30. Again, tonight at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. If you want to learn how to create your own wealth plan, if you are in our Facebook group, go to our events page and it will take you to the Eventbrite, and you sign up and you will get the details in terms of how to log in. This will not be streamed out. This will be on Zoom. And then we will decide how we want to, if we want to distribute it. We may distribute snippets of it. We may put it in our knowledge center. We're going to decide that based on all the juicy content that we get from Calvin Williams tonight, 7:30 p.m., talking about how to create a wealth plan. Also, if you are a member, tomorrow night, the family is coming on to talk about how to create your family bank. Members only Zoom webinar. You should have received the Zoom link by email. We have had, over the past couple of days, over 200 people join us. So you should receive something later on today. You'll definitely receive it tomorrow as well for the Zoom link for you to be invited to that. That is tomorrow evening, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That will only be recorded in Zoom. Yes, you will get the replay if you are a member. And if you are not a member, it's $100. It's a one-time lifetime payment. And if that one thing interests you, other people charge thousands of dollars for that information. And this family is coming to talk about how they organize their family, how they set up a family bank, started with $25 a month per family member, grew it from there. They've been doing it for over 30 years. And the gentlemen that we've invited are passionate about Black people organizing our families. So they're coming to talk about that tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. for members only. Founding membership. We have over 800 members now. We've had over 200 members sign up in the past 2-3 days. So if you want to be a founding member for the first 1,000 members, go to our website, see what the benefits are, and join us. $100 one-time lifetime payment to become a member of the 10K Project. Finally, every Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have our live Q&A session with the other co-founders. So you can always put that on your list in order to come ask us questions. I also have emails coming in. Now I'm starting to get a couple hundred emails a day. So be patient with us as we are responding to those emails. And I may be looking for a little of assistance as well in the next few weeks to help with some of the massive amount of emails that we are starting to get. So that are all of the announcements that we have. I also want to give people a chance to come in. So we have 12 people in here thus far in the chat that I'm seeing on Facebook, but I know we have others watching as well. So our Knowledge Center. This is the topic of the day, and we're going to be talking about our Knowledge Center over the next 4 weeks. And if you are a professional, if you help with credit repair, you help people reduce debt, create budgets. If you have any kind of entrepreneurial skills, you're a CPA, for example, and you have content with regards to tax reduction, or you teach people how to negotiate, or you teach people how to hire people, or let people go, or you're a lawyer and you help people with business law, etc. This is for you. We're looking for you. Okay. If you are not any of those things, but you know someone, you have to know them, because people have to self-select with regards to putting their content or agreeing for us to review their content for our Knowledge Center. If you know someone, you are going to want to tag them, contact them, and say, hey, this is something you may want to consider. Preference will be given to members. However, more preference will be given to great content. So I will say that as well. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk to you for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes with regards to what we're looking for, the process, let you know when the process is going to open for you to be able to send information in. And Dr. Keisha Waddell, of course, I'm going to have her come on live with me sometime probably next week when the process really opens, for us to have a conversation and answer questions with regards to this. But we wanted to give people a preview now, so I'm going to share my screen and we are going to get started. And in Tawana or Talisha or Lamar, just let me know if you can see the presentation in the chat, in the Facebook chat. I can see you guys. I want to make sure you can see the presentation. I know there's a little bit of a delay here, so I just want to wait to see if they can see the presentation. You're saying not yet. Okay, it's supposed to be up on the screen. Alrighty then, let me see what's happening here. All right, let's see here. Entire screen. Let's do it like that. And then let's see if I'm able to do this and see if it works. And I'm also looking on my computer here as well. and it still looks like it's not showing up. I might just have to talk through the presentation. I'm going to wait like just another 10 seconds to see. Yeah, it looks like nothing is still coming up. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to figure that out. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure this out. I'm just going to have to talk through the conversation. I'm so sorry. I guess I should have gone through Zoom in order to do this because they have the screen share. But anyway, I'm just going to talk through what we're looking for, and I'll also uh, send some other information as well. If you are not on our email list, you should get on our email list because I'll disseminate this information through our email list. Even if you're not a member, you can get on our email list by going to our website, the10kproject.com, and downloading the ebook. If you download the ebook, you'll automatically be included in the website, on the email list so that you're able to get this content. So, and I will probably go through Zoom in order to live stream and restream in the future. So I apologize for that. So I just want to talk a little bit about what the 10K Project is. It's very simple. We are the nation's largest community of Black investors who are funding Black businesses for as little as $100. And when 10,000 of us get together, we put in $100 each. That's $1 million. We can start funding our own businesses. We can profit from our own innovation. We can create jobs in the community, and we can help close the wealth gap. And you may be saying, okay, Cherie, but what does that have to do with a knowledge center? I'm not understanding. Well, we bring three groups of people together within the 10K Project ecosystem. The first group of people are entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurs, we are strategists, we are visionaries. However, entrepreneurs need training. We need all sorts of training in order to understand business law, negotiating, how to get our products on the shelves of Walmart and Target, how to do business with big businesses, Fortune 500 companies, how to do business with the government, things like that. So the first group of people we bring together are those entrepreneurs, and those entrepreneurs will need training, and we want to provide training within our knowledge center. The second group of people are investors that we're bringing together, and we believe in educating our investors as well. So our investors need training on everything from how to create a wealth plan, how to build a solid portfolio of investments, and all sorts of things. Again, I'm going to break it down. We also want to add other things in there around reducing debt and credit repair. And again, I'm going to give you a lot more of an understanding with regards to what we're looking for. But we have two groups of people that we've talked about thus far within the 10K Project, the investors and the entrepreneurs. The third group of people is the business support after funding. So these are, specialists like CPAs, attorneys, digital marketers, people like that. And what we believe within the 10K Project is when we have all three of these people working together, the entrepreneurs, the investors, and that business support specialists, like the people that are coming into the 10K Project. When we have all of us working together, we can make a huge impact with regards to building Black wealth. So we are seeking education partners for our knowledge center. These are people that are willing to provide content to our knowledge center. And the content can be PDFs, it can be videos, it could be podcasts, infographics, ebooks, etc. Now, in order for you to participate in this, it must be your own content, and you must have the right to give that content to the Knowledge Center. There will be some legal paperwork that you'll sign saying that, we do have the right to use your content and upload it to our Knowledge Center. And both investors and entrepreneurs will have the ability to view that content. You may be asking, okay, well, what's in it for you? Why would you even want to entertain something like this? Number one is brand exposure, because you are able to have your contact information, your branding on the information that you are placing within our knowledge center. You also could get more traffic and more eyeballs that could then be redirected to your paid services and products. So if you have, some content on YouTube, for example, or you have a PDF or you have a lead magnet, and you use that in order to give people real content, real information, that they're able to say, you know what, I need additional help. I want to reach out to this professional. You're able to do that through our Knowledge Center. You're also able to participate in our virtual business directory. Through the Knowledge Center, through people finding your information and your content on our Knowledge Center. You can help rebuild Black Wall Street. And because we are governed by the Securities and Exchange Commission, you don't have to pay us anything, not to place your information in our Knowledge Center, and not to, we don't accept any kind of affiliate payments or anything like that. So this is, like, at the end of the day, free advertising for your business, but you have to have the right type of content. So what's the right type of content? So let's talk about the categories of items that we're looking for. For investor education, we're looking for information that our members can see with regards to making more money. So that's anything from career opportunities they can consider. So, if you teach people how to get into certain types of technology, understanding how to, for example, become a cybersecurity professional, or, a tech writer. We're actually reaching out to somebody that has a tech writing course, and she explains to people what tech writing is and why you would even want to consider it, and the amount of money that you can make and who's hiring technical writers. And then you're able to take her course in order to learn how to become a technical writer. If you teach people how to write books, if you teach people how different side hustles that they can consider, anything that teaches people how to make more money, whether it's full-time career opportunities or side hustles, we are looking for. We're also looking for people who can teach people how to save money, how to budget, things like that. We're looking for people to teach how to reduce debt. Again, that could be a part of budgeting and saving money. How to repair credit. If you are that type of specialist and you have some content, we will take a look at it and we'll consider it for our Knowledge Center. How to reduce taxes. If you are a CPA, if you have worked at H&R Block, anything like that, you have content that teaches people about taxes and legal methods, of course, for reducing our taxes. We will look at that in terms of our Knowledge Center. Developing money savvy kids. We're already talking to people or a person who has, for example, games for our 5 to 9-year-olds that can be played. And she's going to offer content to the Knowledge Center. But anywhere for developing money savvy kids from ages 5 to 27, if you have content, we would like to take a look at it and consider it for our Knowledge Center. Starting family banks. Best practices for analyzing deals on the platform. We do have someone for that already, but you may have some other content that we may want to consider. Building strong investment portfolios, any kind of wealth planning, preserving family wealth. If you teach people how to do trusts, if you're an attorney that teaches that, how to set up a will, all of those things. If you have some content, some lead magnets that you want to have in our Knowledge Center, we will take a look at it and we will review it. Anything about home ownership. if you're a mortgage broker, if you're a realtor, and you have certain pieces of content that people should consider, and also just any kind of general motivation as well. So we are reaching out to people like Willie Jolly, for example. There are other people that are just very great with motivation. We will have that as well. And if there's something that you think the general investor should have as part of their education, and we have not included it, come, give us that information as well. Let us take a look at that, and it may be accepted within our knowledge center. Entrepreneur education. So we're looking at all sorts of items that we want to include in our knowledge center for entrepreneurs. Anything from writing business plans to creating strategic plans, how to build scalable businesses, networking principles, how to hire, manage, and fire teams. So sometimes you have to fire people. Any kind of marketing information, whether it's digital marketing, face-to-face marketing, sales, how to buy businesses, any kind of data-driven decision making. So that is if you teach people how to read their Google Analytics or their Facebook Analytics or their Instagram Analytics, or understanding information, how to set up information in their CRM and how to interpret it so that they can make better business decisions. Business law. So, how to, anything from advice, just general advice or general information on legal entities. I shouldn't say advice, I should say general information on legal entities, on protecting personal assets, all of that. Business taxes, reducing business taxes. Again, if you're a CPA, if you're an accountant, having that information. Any kind of alternative funding options for people as well. Because two things. Number one, equity crowdfunding is not going to be for everyone. And number two, there are some of you that have alternative funding solutions with regards to equipment funding or other types of specific inventory funding. If you have that information, we would love to see it and potentially place it in the Knowledge Center. Negotiating, that's a big one, especially negotiating for women. I will tell you that one of the best classes I ever went to was a 3-hour class. It was taught by a woman who was a technology lawyer, and it was all women in the class, and she specifically taught us negotiating for women. Everything from what do we wear, the best colors to wear when negotiating, things to say, the vocal fry, like Kim Kardashian does, like that's a no-no, and explaining why, being able to speak assertively, things like that. So negotiating, yes. And then if you have anything for women, I would love to see that as well. Time management and productivity. Some of you are really great at helping people understand time management and little hacks and things like that that people can do in order to manage their time better, to be more productive, to have more productive teams. We want to see that. Leadership skills. Some of you are great at leadership skills. We want to have you talk about that. Valuation. If anyone is a certified valuation professional, there are actually people who are certified valuation professionals. You have to take a test for it and all of that. We would love to include something of yours in the Knowledge Center. Health and stress management. Some of you are, personal trainers or things like that. Entrepreneurs have a lot of stress to deal with. And, sometimes we have the worst health, the worst eating habits. So we're opening that up as well because we want well-rounded entrepreneurs. Dealing with failure, asking for help, any kind of conflict resolution, disaster planning, insurance. If you're an insurance agent and you have information with regards to disaster planning, educating our people on different types of insurance, we would love to have that as well. And then personal finance for entrepreneurs, which is different from personal finance for people who have jobs and get regular paychecks. So if you have anything special with regards to personal finance for entrepreneurs, let us know. If there's something but you have that information, you can feel free to let us know that as well. So Again, the content can be PDFs, videos, podcasts, infographics, ebooks. It can include your personal branding. It can include your contact information. We are also looking for professionally created content. So when I say professionally created, I don't mean, in a studio with big lights and all of the edits and effects like that. I do mean a professional setting. I do mean, if you're in your bedroom, at least make sure the bed is made behind you. At least make sure everything behind you is tidy, things like that. So you want to be conscious of the content you're putting out and the lighting and things like that. So your next question may be, okay, Cherie, I have some content, or I am a professional. I want to be considered for placing my information in your knowledge center. Well, number one is we're going to notify people probably in a week when we're ready to accept and review your content. The biggest thing I can suggest to you is to join our email list at the10kproject.com, the10kproject.com, to join our email list. And you can do that by downloading our ebook. So if you're not on our email list, download our ebook. August 26th is going to be the due date for anybody who wants to have their content considered for the Knowledge Center. So let's say that you don't have the content created now. That's fine, which is why I really wanted to come on now and talk about this, because you have a month to get ready. So August 26th is the due date for you to submit your content to the Knowledge Center. And content creators must self-identify, meaning you cannot send in someone else's content. You cannot send in someone else's content. If you know somebody who has content, my suggestion to you would be to email them, call them, tag them, say, hey, you want to consider putting your content here. Now, we will look at content based on the quality of the content, based on the enterprise or the company that is offering us the content, and based on membership as well, because membership will have its privileges in this. So I will say that. Then the final due date is September 30th. So by that time, Dr. Keisha and her team are going to review all the content, and we will let you know if your content has been selected for our Knowledge Center. So I just wanted to give everybody an overview. You're going to be notified of when we're ready to accept your content. Probably be next week sometime when we're going to be ready for that. We're going to do a lot of marketing with regards to this. We want to get the best content that we can possibly get for our Knowledge Center. So, just think about that, have it on your radar, and let us know, have it on your radar. And when we're ready to accept your content for review, we will let you know. We will over communicate this. Okay. So that is it for me. I am supposed to be doing something else. Join us at 1 o'clock for Alilia Bundles. I got to go do this other thing before we have Miss Bundles come to talk with us about building Black wealth and all of that. So that is going to be today at 1 p.m. So don't forget to go to the events page within Facebook. In order to find it, it'll lead you to the Eventbrite page and you can sign up that way. Okay. God bless everyone. Thanks for indulging with me. I will figure out why I wasn't able to share the screen, and I promise that I'll come back with Dr. Keisha and we're going to do some more Q&A with regards to this, and we'll actually give everyone notice so that you can come in and ask your questions at that time. Okay. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye, everybody.